What's going on, Park Hoppin? It's Tugs here, and today's more of a FYI video than anything else. For those of you who are living in Orange County, Anaheim area, keep an eye out tomorrow on your government because they're about to vote on a admissions tax for large venues, which if it passes is definitely going to mean an increase in prices for Disneyland tickets. So just going to go over this really briefly. I've got two articles to read because the information is kind of weird, so we'll see if we can piece it all together. But it says the city of Anaheim is due to vote on a proposed new admissions tax that may cost guests more to get into Disneyland Resort. The new ordinance would apply a 2% tax to ticket sales for any venues with a capacity of 15,000 or greater. That's definitely Disneyland. It would be added as an amendment to the Anaheim Municipal Code. The tax would also apply to season passes or subscriptions, meaning a potential increase on Magic Key passes as well. Remember, those are the new annual passes whenever they're available for renewal or purchase. If applied to the current ticket prices, a guest purchasing a one-day ticket would see a price increase of $2 to $4. Multi-day Park Hopper and Magic Key passes would see an even higher price increase because, again, it's the 2%. So that's what WDW News Today had on there. Had on it. It's not a whole lot of information other than there. That's just what it is. That I found this other article here on Voice of Orange County. That says it's a topic rarely mentioned in public by Anaheim City Council members. A ticket tax on large entertainment venues like Disneyland. Yet that streak of silence may be coming to an end. A 2% gate tax could produce between $55 million to $82 million in new annual revenue based on attendance at Disney and the Honda Center, according to a city staff report looking into the impacts of gate tax. A noteworthy twist to any kind of future gate tax are the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Now, that was the first thing I thought. I was like, what about the Angels? Like the Honda Center, that's fine. But the Angels get a lot of people too. The Major League Baseball franchise is granted credits against any future gate tax in their city's stadium lease payments because of the way the 1996 city stadium lease was reinstated in 2019 by the city council majority. The city council is expected to discuss the ticket tax ballot proposal at their Tuesday meeting, so tomorrow. If approved, city voters would get the final say this November. The proceeds of the admission tax would go to the general fund and be used to provide general city services such as police, fire, and emergency response, street maintenance, and community services, reads a city staff report framing this issue. Now, this last sentence is the key thing to all of this. Last year, the city took out $130 million in bonds to help cover its deficits over the next few years. So the city of Anaheim had to borrow money to meet its deficits. And now they're going to vote tomorrow on a possible admission tax to add to Disneyland, any big major sporting events, although it sounds like the Angels are exempt from this, which I find interesting, and things like that. Their ticket tax is going to be increasing, which means the tickets will increase, which means everything else is going to increase. Now, as somebody who is on the West Coast, the Anaheim government drama with Disneyland is nothing new. They're constantly looking for ways to just basically screw them over. We joke about Disney being like, oh, we'll just move to another state, but that legitimately actually was a thing before California Adventure was built. Anaheim was fighting them on it and being just a real pain in the butt, and Disney was like, okay, fine. And so they this is for real. You can look this up. They literally were looking at land here in Nevada, I think Utah, Arizona. Now, were they actually going to buy the land? No, they just did it, to be like, we're not bluffing, call our bluff kind of thing. And they legitimately sent people out and scouted land. They had like a real estate guy or whatever, and it worked. It made Anaheim buckle down. It was like, okay, no, you could build. And that's how we got California Adventure. Like the fight between the two, I don't know why. It's only gotten worse over the last, I don't know, probably 10 years. It's gotten even more. Like Anaheim, the city council of Anaheim took away the races. They used to be Run Disney races. Those are gone. Disney had plans and proposals. Everything was basically approved, and then they pulled it last minute where they were going to tear up downtown Disney and build a parking garage there and then build like the stores on top of the parking garage to make more room for parking or whatever it was they were going to do. There just is a constant headbutting between the Anaheim government and Disneyland. I don't know. I don't know. This one, at least, they're going to apply it to everybody and not just them. But I think it's this undercut, like, we're also going to get you too, Betty. So if you live in Anaheim, just an FYI, the council will be voting on it tomorrow. If it passes, it'll go to your guys' voting, your regular voting in November. I suggest if you would like to read more about it, there is a link down here. I'm assuming it's probably on the city of Anaheim's government's website. WDW News Today has the link at the bottom of their article if you would like to go and search it for yourself and read up on it. Definitely read what you're going to be getting into, because I have a feeling it's more than likely going to pass. Because the city is in a deficit, according to this other article, who's being bluntly honest, and they need the money. So just a heads up for you guys, for my West Coast Disney people, we are more than likely about to see a new increase in tickets prices, parking price, like all of it. It's going to go up within the next year if this gets passed. So just more of an FYI video for you guys today. If you know anything about this or have any other details you want to share, please drop them in the comments below, because this all just seems random and kind of out of the blue. But hey, I guess that's how the government works. So just an FYI video, guys, for you guys today. Nice and quick and easy. And I will catch you next time. Have a good night.